Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to, and feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something you want to sit up on, you can grab it, a blanket, cushion, block. Be creative with the props you have around your house. And come into a comfortable cross-legged position. You can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Start to slow down your breath. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin with a gentle twist. Take your left hand across, your right hand to the floor behind you. As you inhale, sit a little taller. As you exhale, rotate a little bit more. And then keep going. Keep looking for height, maybe a little deeper twist, breath by breath. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, looking over the opposite shoulder like you're wringing out your spine. And then release and switch. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, rotate. Breath by breath. A little bit more height. A little deeper twist. Keep going in this direction, but turn your head the other way, wringing out. And then release, back around to the front. Let's interlace fingers in front and put some pressure between the arms, like you're going to pull your arms apart, spreading between the shoulder blades, getting into the upper back, spreading the ribs. Release and interlace behind your back. Maybe the other thumb on top this time. Open up the chest and then fold forward. And that could be just dropping your head. Or you might fold further, meeting your edge wherever you meet it. And then release, come up. Hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees. Drop your chin. Roll your way back up. And then recross the leg. So the other leg is in front or on top. Sitting tall, drop your right ear over to right shoulder. Press down through your left shoulder, looking for a stretch on left side of the neck. You might lift or lower your chin, exploring the sensation here. And then rotate chin to chest. Come over to the other side, both shoulders drop, but now even more through the right side, looking for a stretch on the right side of the neck. Rotate chin to chest, come back to your first side, and then go back and forth a few times. Half circles or 3/4 circles, watching the sensation move from one side to the other. Next time your chin is to your chest, stay there. Interlace your fingers behind your head and let your elbows hang down, stretching the back of your neck. Release your arms, head floats back up, and then take your hands to the floor behind you. Fingers facing forward, roll your shoulders back, your elbows back. And then puff up the chest like you're filling up a balloon in the chest and floating it up. Release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way up, still holding the knees. Lift the chest, come to an upper back arch, keeping the back of the neck long so it follows the arc of the rest of the spine. And then round back, bring your feet to the floor. We'll hold behind the legs. I'll just turn so you can see a little better. Little pressure up on the backs of the knees to round even more. Now roll up from the base of the spine to arch back, but also lean back. So now abdominals are working to support you. Lift the heart. We'll go back and forth between these two positions. Exhale, round. Inhale, roll up and arch. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. Now exhale back, release the arms and come down a little lower. Inhale, same arch, but arms come by the ears. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Back. And up. Back. And up. Last one. Let's hold. So coming up and holding here, lifting up away from the sit bones. You can decide how much you lean back, how much you lift the chest, but try and keep the shoulders dropped, face relaxed. And then release, round back, holding here. And you can decide how low you go, working where it's needed, softening, releasing what's not needed. And then release. Let's come all the way forward into a high push-up position. Set your hands right under your shoulders. Bring your whole body into a straight long line from your head to your heels. Shift your weight forward to lower down, low push-up. And then come into your back bend, and this could be as low or high as you like. Cobra or up dog. Shoulders are back and down. And then back to down dog. Take your time getting into this first down dog of class. You might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. Feeling where you are, feeling what you're doing now. And then let's drop the knees and sink back to child's pose. Releasing hips to the heels, forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and pull back through the right hip, stretching right side a little bit more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And back to center. Let's lift up through table. Come back through down dog.
And then walk your hands and feet towards one another. And let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any arm position. Any movement, if there's swaying or shaking out or jiggling that helps you let go, do any of that. Bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Bring hands together, feet can be together or apart, standing tall. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Please take the time you need for all your transitions. And each time we rest, choose a shape that feels like a rest for you. That might be down dog, could just as well be child's pose or sitting or any other neutral shape. Last deep breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Let's grab the left wrist. Take it over for side bend. Come over to the other side. Grab your right wrist. Take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. Lift the chest. Release arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Hands to the floor or to blocks. We'll try and do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Feel the weight of your head hanging. One more breath here. Big step back. Warrior one, drop the back heel, inhale, arms up. Settle in, deep bend in the front leg. Straight long back leg. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog, whether that's through a vinyasa or some other movement transition. Feel what you are choosing to do. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, big circles both directions. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And then right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Arms up. Sink low. Grab your right wrist, take it over, a little side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your left wrist, take it across. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top this time. Release arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits. Hands to the floor or to blocks. Stretching that back leg as straight and long and high as you can. Letting the upper body release as you do. Last breath here. Big step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog through whatever movement transition feels right for you. And then settle into a good rest, letting go. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Evening out the weight between your toes and your heels. Long spine. One more breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up, one breath. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior three, shift forward and find your balance. And you may want to modify or adjust this so it works for you. Supporting leg can be bent or straight. You get to choose the angle of your upper body. Just make sure it's connected to the back leg. Any arm position. Last breath here. Step back, warrior one. Let's come into eagle arms. Right elbow on top. Lift the chest, little upper back arch. Sink the hips.
And then shift your weight forward. Come onto the toes of that back foot and step into Eagle, Garudasana. Knee on top of knee. If you can, hook your ankle around your calf, do so. If it doesn't reach, just hug it in close. Last breath here. Unwind. Half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Take a moment to get settled. You might grab a block for your bottom hand or bend your bottom leg. Rolling open through the left hip, through the left shoulder, extending long through the left arm, through the left foot. Last breath here. Release, make your way to down dog through any movement transition. Just taking one thing at a time, feeling where you are right now. And then from down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Modify or adjust to suit your needs. Use what you know. Can't know things you don't know, so sometimes worrying about what I don't understand or don't know or can't do can get in the way of me really using the intelligence and ability I have now. And then can you feel what it's like to be here, right where you are, just like this? Step back. Warrior 1. Eagle arms, left elbow on top. Lift the chest, little upper back arch, but still sink the hips, nice and grounded. Lean your weight forward, come onto the toes of that back foot, and then step into Eagle, Garudasana. Deep bend in the supporting leg. Hips low, but head high, long spine. Last breath here. Unwind, half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Reaching long from one arm to the other, from your head to your right foot. Last breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog, feeling what you are doing. Using your transition to integrate what you've done, even out the two sides. Let's come all the way through to sitting. And back onto our backs. Bring your knees in, take a little circle or rock with your knees, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. Drop your feet to the floor and we'll get set up for a hip stretch. Cross your right ankle above the left knee, reach the hands through, grab the left leg and hug it in as close as you can. Can you still drop your shoulders? Drop your chin so the back of your neck is long, and try and drop the hips. If the hips are coming up, just as best you can, release the whole backside of the torso towards the floor. To release, drop the left foot to the floor, straighten the right leg up, flex and point your right foot a few times, circle your ankle a couple times both directions, and then keep the right leg more or less where it is. Straighten your left leg along the floor, grounding down through the back of the left leg, and then open the right leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. One way you might support your leg is to have your elbow on the floor and your leg resting into your hand. If it works better for you to hold in some other way, feel free to do that. But do try and keep the left leg grounded so you're not tipping over. Bring this straight leg up and across for a spinal twist. If you're able to reach, you can bring the left hand to the outside of the right foot. If you can't reach, you might use a strap, bend your knee, or hold somewhere else on your leg, like your calf. Take it all the way over. You can go ahead and tip over until your right foot comes to the floor. Try and roll open through the right shoulder, so right shoulder comes down, right hip down, away from right shoulder. And if you want to add a quad stretch to this, your free hand, your right hand, can reach for your free foot, your left foot. You might need to pick up the torso in order to grab it, and then once you have hold, drop the torso back down. Now, as we release onto our back, some of you may want to come through half lotus or full lotus. Please don't force anything. As you roll onto your back, you could bend the right leg and bring it up to half lotus. If full lotus works for you, you can thread the bottom leg up and around to full lotus. Hug what you ended up with. Could be just about anything. Half lotus, full lotus, crossed ankle, something else. Give it a little hug, circle, or rock. And then release the legs up. Give them a good shake out, shake the muscle on the bone, kick your butt. Same thing other side. Drop your feet to the floor. Cross the left ankle above the right knee. Reach your hands through. Grab the right leg. Hug it in. Spreading and releasing the back side of the torso towards the floor. To release, drop the right foot to the floor, straighten the left leg up, flex and point. Circle your ankle a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. And then straighten the right leg along the floor, open the left leg out to the left, supporting your leg how it works for you. If straightening it all the way is too much, keep it bent. You are exploring your edges, and there's nothing wrong with it as it is. When you meet your limits, it may look different than when I meet my limits, or how it used to be for you, or how it is for somebody else. So we're each exploring our own bodies. And as we go towards what's tight, there is a chance it will open, but more than trying to change anything, we are looking to be with ourselves in our fullness as we are and as we aren't. And that's easier in some situations than others. So I'm hopefully bringing you through a whole bunch of situations so you can practice in different moments. Let's bring the left leg up. Right hand to the outside of the left foot, a strap, the calf. Work with what you've got. Take it all the way over. So in each shape, use what you know. Come into your full expression, taking good care of yourself, honoring your body where it is right now. If you did add a quad stretch, you can do that again. Feeling exactly how it is. Sometimes when I have an idea of how it should be and it's not like that, that can get so distracting and then I'm not really able to be with how it is. Can you be with exactly how it is? Relax your face, slow down your breath. This is okay. Roll back onto your back. Maybe coming through half lotus, maybe coming through full lotus. Hug what you have. Could be any number of things. Give it a little circle or rock. And then unwind. Take your legs up. Shake it out. Kick your butt. Maybe bring your arms up. Shake them out as well. Give everything a nice loose jiggle. And then release. Check in with your body. Is there anything else needed for you to wrap up this practice? And come into your final resting pose. If there is a last pose or stretch or something you want to get in before winding down, take your time. You can also pause the video and keep going. Do a whole other hour if you want to. If you'd like to wrap up with me, give yourself whatever you need now to feel complete. And eventually come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Taking your time. Eventually settling into stillness. And letting go of the control of your breath, letting go of the control of your attention. slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretch out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in and roll to one side. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.